Hi, it's Jen from Shabby Fabrics. I am so excited to welcome you to our Vintage Kitchen Towel Embroidery Club. These towels are absolutely adorable, and they are designed by Bare Roots. This lady that is so amazing, Barri Sue, who I have known for probably 2 decades, is one of the most talented designers in the industry, and she specializes in hand embroidery, which is so popular today. So, it's so easy to decorate around the holidays, Halloween, but it's not as easy to decorate in, say, May or June. And I love that there's a towel for every single month. Now these kits, this is what your kit will look like. It'll come to you each month automatically. Once you get signed up, you don't have to do anything else. We'll take care of the rest, and those will be coming in the mail to you. Inside here on the back side will be your pattern. Of course, you'll have your towel, your adorable little rick-rack that'll be coordinated for the project, and what you see is exactly what you'll be getting, and all of this beautiful embroidery floss. Now, if embroidery is new to you, hand embroidery, I'm letting you know it is so simple. Now, there is also Barri Sue also came out with her favorite embroidery stitches. So if this is completely new and foreign to you, I encourage you to go ahead and get her book. Plus, inside the book, she's also included some additional little projects that you just pull out, and on the back side, there's the tracing diagram. I mean, it's just a great resource. Plus, they've got these extra little patterns inside the book. Now, whenever you do hand embroidery, you need, of course, transfer the design onto the towel itself. That's where you'll be opening up your kit and using the back side here, because on the back side is the actual pattern. That's where I like to use my Wafer One light box, and I'll go ahead and I'll put the pattern on top of the light box and then put my towel there. That's when I use my friction pen. If that's new to you, what I love about the friction pen is once you draw on, if you misdraw, you can just iron that away with heat. I like to, even at the very end, once all of my embroidery is done, iron that and just all of my lines are gone. Because every now and again, my embroidery stitches don't completely cover up my line, and it's nice to be able to make those disappear. Some of the other things that you might want to consider if you're going to be joining the club is if you have a difficult time threading your needles, I love the Clover needle threader. We're using embroidery floss, and I like using the Richard Hemming. These are so affordable, and I love that the eye of the needle is actually smaller, so that way the needle's not slipping off your embroidery floss as you're going in and out of the towel. And again, if you have difficulty threading that, just pick up the Clover needle threader. One way that I like to store my needles here is you just put them in here. Now, if you do a lot of different types of embroidery, you might have different size needles in here. So I love that it'll store plenty of needles, even longer needles, especially if you're doing the size 1 or the size 3 that we use for a lot of our wool projects. Now, I know that when I'm traveling, I love to use these scissors because I don't have to worry about them poking the side of my bag or maybe cutting my kit, and they just stow away. You can take these on the airplane. I take these on my layovers, and this is what I travel with. So I definitely recommend if you're going to be on the road or you think you might be putting that in your purse, that's a great thing, and that way it's also not cutting the inside or poking on the outside of your bag. If you have had any problems in the past with embroidery floss getting tangled, the Thread Magic, one of these is going to last you for probably literally a decade. It's just slide that embroidery floss through, and it just kind of tames it and helps reduce the likelihood of tangling. Now, one of the advantages to being in the club is if you are in the club, you get exclusive access to our Facebook group where we'll be offering tips and techniques where you'll be able to also show your project. It's a really fun thing to be a part of a Facebook group because we kind of have our own little community of people who are doing the same projects, and you can also be helping each other out, commenting on other people's projects and encouraging them as well. So this is going to be an incredible program. The other benefit of being in the club is you save $2 per month over buying the kits individually. Now, this will be starting in January of 2020. You can go ahead and reserve your spot today. It's incredibly affordable, so much fun, and of course, you'll be so proud to display these in your kitchen, and there'll be something to display every single month. So be sure to grab your spot, tag a friend, because I know it'd be even more fun to do that with a friend. I'll see you next time.